If you haven't seen it yet, go check out part 1 and you'll see us getting here to the Genie River, which is the creek that we are exiting right now. Alright, so yeah, that was just rear locker only. We dropped the tyre pressures down to 25 on the car and 30 on the trailer, just to help control some of that bounce on it a little bit. But yeah, that crawled up there okay. Glad we did drop the pressures a little bit, but yeah, it was a tiny bit scrabbly at the top, just where the bum touched on the ridge in the middle. But otherwise, up there, no problems. All 3 cars ready to go. Alright, so we found a little shady spot just by some creek here for lunch. We are about 1 o'clock now. We've just finished lunch. We left camp 8 o'clock this morning, so we're 4 hours in so far. And we're still only about 3/4 of the way through this part of the track up towards Wakooka. So we're going to obviously keep going. But yeah, she's been a long, slow little run. A few little technical sections, nothing too hard. But yeah, just enough to keep it interesting, and yeah, wind our way through the bush here on this little Starcke Track. Oh, I've heard this name, Alton Mooie. I think I've heard it as Alton Mooie Ranges. Actually gets relatively steep up here at the top.
Nice.
I've just pulled up here. I've got a Y intersection in front of me, but there's only 1 track on my map. So maybe that just goes up to a lookout. I might just go for a quick run up there. So we've made it through to Wakooka. I guess this is the old station here. We got a tractor and a couple of sheds and stuff there. But yeah, we've made it through. It's been a long day so far. We are about 3:30. We've been on the road since 8 o'clock this morning. And yeah, we've still got, I think, from what I've been told, another 2 hours, hour and a half or so to go before we hit the beach. So yeah, we're going to make a move, and yeah, we're going to head north from here. Our travel mates, they're going to head off that way, back towards Calpower and down through to Lakefield. We've got a couple of nights up here before we head that way ourselves, and yeah, good fun. It was a very slow track, that one. I think we'll tick that off the list, check. But I don't know that we'll be doing that one again in a hurry.
I'll throw it.
What do we think of the tracks today?
Very bad.
Very bad. And Bentley said what? Why do you say it's bad, Jaden?
Too long.
Too long.
It takes forever to get.
But it's a bit...
I think it's not bad.
You think it's not bad, Astrid? What do you think it is?
It's a track full of dirt.
A track full of dirt. That is very accurate.
The reason why some of it's sad is because we're close to our campsite, which is near the beach. Yeah, we're not at the beach yet, Daddy.
No, not yet. We're getting closer and closer, though. That sun is obviously getting very low in the sky, but we are about 5:15. Bit hard to tell exactly how long we've got, but I can see movement of the car on the HEMA maps here. So where I've got it zoomed into, the fact that I can see movement, that tells me we're sort of starting to get a bit closer. But yes, as the kids said, it has been a very long day. So driving up to this section, we thought we'd made a wrong turn as the track pointed straight into this creek. About 150 metres of flowing water with no bypass. After double checking, we realised we had to go through. I walked the entire length, checked the depth, and found the wet exit from previous vehicles. That's the only reason we even attempted this while on our own. I wasn't sure we'd get there on that one, but job done. We go in and around this tree and over that way. Right, that's on. Yep. time.
So it doesn't even know all the way down. Too much water coming in the car.
Yep, on the way out. Look like day use area. We're off to the right. Oh, look at that sun setting over there.
Oh, that is so
And then we come up this way. We've got to go a bit further up the beach.
The orange is the best of that.
Well, yeah. Alright guys, so yeah, that was a very long day yesterday, 8 AM start. We didn't get here until about 6:30 at night, which is why you got that beautiful little sunset instead of any kind of intro. We just did that while we were setting everything up and getting some dinner ready for the kids and ourselves. We pretty much just went straight to bed after dinner. Good to be here though, a couple of big water crossings, had to think twice about those. That longest one on the way in was a bit daunting. The only reason I even attempted that was because I could see, I walked the entire length of it and could see somebody else's wheel tracks on the way out. And as we were at the Wakooka intersection, I had actually seen a Hilux, somebody else, come into the track, and we didn't catch up to them and they didn't turn around. So I knew that it was possible. And wasn't too bad. It still felt a bit sketchy to do it, and we'll have another go on the way out. Certainly wouldn't do that on my own. If I didn't know that it was the actual right way, we probably would have turned around. But obviously we've made it in here. It was a very windy night last night. I expect it's going to be like that the entire time we're here. But yeah, it's a beautiful spot, nice beach, plenty of shade around these trees. And yeah, just a beautiful place to wake up this morning, and we'll get some pancakes out ready for these kids. This lighting's a bit horrible because it's nearly midday, but yeah, we've decided to come for a drive down the beach towards the headland up there. That's Cape Melville itself, and we've just basically stumbled across this bit of a wing here. From memory of researching this joint, it's something to do with World War II. One of the planes went down or something like that. I've heard there's an engine out here somewhere as well. We don't know if we'll find it, but yeah, we've found the wing, and yeah, just a cool little bit of history of the place as we drive along the beach. made it to the tip of Cape Melville. There's a couple of little rock islands out the end there. But yeah, we've driven down as far as we can. A couple of creek crossings. You've got to judge your tides to get this far. And yeah, a little bit of actual soft sand as well, where the tides come up and loosen it all up. So we're not going to spend too long here. We don't want to get trapped down here or anything. Looks like a pretty good spot to come for a fish, actually. Out there off of those rocks a bit further around the point. But yeah, these boulders are pretty big. Just watching my footing because I'm up on top of one right now. But yeah, they're some huge boulders, and obviously come down from the hill there. So yeah, pretty cool spot. Nice place to be, and a glorious day. So we're going to walk back to the car and drive back to camp, see if we can't go and dip our legs in one of the freshwater creeks a bit further back on the main track in, just because you know, we haven't had a shower for a couple of days, so we're all a bit smelly.
You have to be in the video.
What did we find, dear?
Water.
Could you be less excited about it? What kind of water is it?
Freshwater.
Freshwater creek.
Yeah.
Up the hill, so there's no crocs up here. There's a couple of signs, so it's a well-used area.
To swim in.
Looks perfect, yes, to swim in, Jaden.
To swim in.
And you, whoever's down there, Bentley.
Me.
Yeah, so we're gonna freshen up here. No soaps, no detergents is what it says on the sign, which is, you know, fair enough. But yeah, we're gonna chill here. It's the hottest part of the day, about 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Maybe enjoy a sneaky beverage or two.
What's
Calm
in
the
it?
itchy bites.
Calm the itchy bites, yeah. Alright, so first fish of the trip goes to Master Bentley, who's managed to catch this tiny little example of a flathead. Second cast off the beach on this glorious afternoon. So he's a bit small for us to do anything with, so we're going to set him free. Alright, good morning guys. Another beautiful day here. We're just leaving Cape Melville, Wongai camping area. Shout out to True North Adventures. Don't know them, but that was one of the videos I watched of this campsite. And yeah, I saw them drag a 4-metre tinny through here. Obviously we've got to go back through those on the way out here. So I'll get a bit more footage. I don't know how good I did on the last one, so yeah, hopefully one of these sets of footage will be good enough, and I'll, yeah, like I said, overlay so that yeah, you guys can see exactly what it's like. But apart from those, it's a pretty well, it's low range still the whole way in, but yeah, it's not too bad of a track, and obviously we've been able to tow the camper through. And there was a couple of other vehicles, some towing boats. One was towing a flatbed toy hauler style thing with a big buggy on it. And that was behind a 79, so a bit more power than us, but yeah, he managed to get out to the beach just fine as well. And yeah, great little spot, and obviously a bit out of the way. It was nice and secluded. There wasn't too many people here at all, even though we are coming up towards September school holidays. So we'll talk to you again once we get back to the main road. We've got about 2 hours of this track for us with the trailer on before we get back to basically a good gravel road again. At which point we'll air up the tyres and we'll average a slightly higher speed. Maybe even high range, who knows. that's good.
They do like a radio.
Yep. He's alright.
I just got myself wet. I got myself wet.
Let's do one of these ones, see if it clears those.
Let me just
Nope.
let me just have the mud puddle.